Hi, I'm Ariana with freshpairofiis. How are you?
Hi, Ariana.
Hi. So, Chicago is very much a character within the show visually. Why was it important for the city to play such a large part in the show?
Well, the architecture was it's pretty specific and it's nice. It's a nice North American city, but I really wanted the show not to feel like a stage drama and something that we shot on a lot. So we wanted to feel real and we wanted to feel, the characters' lives in this world like they actually live in it. So it was always our belief from pitching the show that we would always shoot it on location. And Chicago happened to be the beautiful place that we did that.
Yeah. What, how's it different shooting on location compared to shooting on set? What are kind of the challenges and also the benefits?
Well, the benefits are all artistic, I believe. Yeah, it's a creative thing, but the challenges, I mean, just start with Chicago, trying to shoot a show in Chicago from December to May. We went through every single bit of weather you could think. So that whether that be snow, I learned about something called lake effect. I learned to read the daily temperature reading, not for the number, but for something else that was called feels like.
Yes.
So yeah, forget about what the temperatures say. Go out there and dress like it feels like. And I'm like, where I'm from, we don't have these kind of temperatures, man. Like, yeah, in Celsius maybe, but not in Fahrenheit. So those were definitely a lot of the challenges. But for that pain, you get a little bit of beauty in return.
Yeah. When adopting a book, what elements from the book did you want to have there visually? But also, how did you make sure that it stood alone within this medium?
Um, I mean, I think some of that is due to the great writing that we had on the show and and what Sherman and his team did. I think for a lot of us it was really just kind of listening into what he saw because he was always telling us about this Bible of a book. And he would say, "Man, there's no need to read the book," even though most of us did. And we're very thankful that he did because I think he crafted a unique story. It is the story of the book, but he also was able to have his own fictional creativity and burst going on in there. So it's a joy. I'm sure there's a challenge anytime you have source material, especially source material that's popular like this and very well read. But I think with what we have in the end, it is the book, but it's also a little bit more exciting just for our viewers because in our medium, we are here to entertain after all.
Yes. Speaking of entertaining in the story itself, why do you think Addison is the least emotionally involved of all the siblings so far? I'm up through episode 8. Like he does
Oh
not
man.
care.
Yeah, he just doesn't seem to care at times, I'll tell you that. But I think there's Addison in all of us. I think that's what I see when I see the Garland family. I don't see sort of like this monolithic black experience, right? I
Mhm.
see even within their family, I think we all have Addison in our family, whether that be black, whether that be white, whatever you are. I think we each have people that are just kind of on their own wavelengths. And I think he does care because, as you will see, he does have these emotional moments where you least expect it. And I actually love when I see that from Addison because then I really feel like the moment is real.
Yes. This story is told in so many multiple timelines. As a director, how are you able to do it seamlessly, but also have us viewers know that, oh, this is 2007, this is 2003, without it making it seem so jumpy?
Yeah, we didn't, that was more so like a lens choice. So we shot pretty much there were lenses for when the judge was alive and there were lenses for when the judge had passed on, so that's how you tell, and it isn't some crazy filter that we put over the show to make you feel like, oh, we're going back in the past.
Mhm.
uh, we just wanted it to somewhat feel different, and I think those of us who have at least been watching TV or movies for the last 20 years, right, we have seen the medium change. We've seen the quality, we've seen the clarity, we've seen different types of shots come in that weren't in back in the 80s or the 70s. So we just simply wanted to make those very, very tiny adjustments. And I think it worked because the audience will feel, you'll just automatically feel. It doesn't have to be up on the screen to say, hey, you're back in 2014. You just kind of know I'm somewhere else right now.
Yes, it was great. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. I can't wait to talk to you about this again and future projects.
Thank you, Ariana. Seriously, thank you, man.